Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Downfall. So, I guess the story really hasn't told us what the Downfall is. Much like the cat lady, it's the same creator, so of course it would be very similar. I guess it doesn't have to be very similar though, it is. But it is possible to make one game and then make something completely different. But we're in the middle of this switching characters you're playing as section, and it's gone on long enough to kind of make us forget that the main goal of this game seemed to be we were going to have to kill 4 versions of the Sophia character, and before even that it looks like we were looking for a wife, and Joe was, and that was a very long goal. Right now he can either shoot himself or choose a slower way. Slower way would be what I would choose, because you may get saved and you could always pull the gun later. It's like you don't have to do it right now. You could wait till you've been starving for 3 days or something. So I chose the slower way. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Castor oil. Examine. Use. Nope. The 10-pound newt. Use. And we were saved. And I guess if we'd played as Joe, then
what were you even
we
doing
wouldn't have known that was a possibility. So by playing as Agnes, which I imagine most players would want to do, it's like I'd say about 60% of the players would want to play as Agnes since she'd been playing as Joe before. The other thought, I guess, is he could have just shot himself and then it wouldn't. Maybe there were some bullets. Let's go.
I really believed I'd been buried 6 feet underground.
If that was the case, I guess I would have found a shovel and dug you out.
How did you find me?
I guess it was destiny.
This is weird because...
Where are we?
Yeah, not a nice place. We should probably start looking for a way out.
Like,
Yeah.
instead of being Joe and Ivy, it's now Joe and Agnes. We don't want to blow out the candles. We're playing as Joe now, so... I guess I can look at everything first as Joe just to see if we get different responses. Ivy always liked the beach. She'd spend hours picking up seashells and throwing pebbles in the water. See, this information might actually be very useful.
Hey, Joe? Why am I here? I mean, what is my purpose in all this?
I have no idea.
I have absolutely no idea, to be honest.
And the creepy eyes are looking at us.
From death inside a coffin.
And that's it?
How should I know? I know what I've got to do. You're free to come with me, but it's your choice.
I barely know you, but I guess it's better than being on my own. Okay, lead the way. I'll be right behind you.
And we're not going to blow out any candles.
This can't be.
Room 411.
Back in Quiet Haven.
Sure looks like it. Maybe this would be a good time to explain what's going on. Holy mother of...
That was room 666, apparently. Let's start from the very beginning.
Let's start from the very beginning.
Sure.
Yay, story time!
It's not really the kind of story you'd like to hear.
I expected that much, but let's hear it anyway.
Let's see.
I came here last night with my wife, Ivy. I just wanted to forget about the problems for a couple of days. Just have a good time, you know, like we used to.
Yep.
So I arranged a little romantic getaway, a weekend in a nice country hotel. This place.
Then she gets kind of all weird. But instead I think we actually broke up. I messed up, I should have been a better husband. I don't know if he's been a good husband or not. I don't think so, but I'm just gonna say.
Then she got all weird.
See, we must be near the end or the halfway
Had
point.
this huge fight. And the next day she was gone.
Gone home?
No. Taken away. Kidnapped. I know this sounds absolutely fucking crazy, but...
It was a woman called Sophie. It's something that lives in the mirrors. It was a monster. Who took her away?
It was a woman called Sophie.
That doesn't sound too crazy.
You don't understand. She is not human.
Do you know how to find her?
Sort of.
Where?
Inside the mirror.
Well, that's just great. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I've seen what this place has in store, but how can we get inside the mirror?
This is the worst part.
I have to kill 4 memories of this monster to open the mirror.
I have to kill 4 memories of this monster to open the mirror.
So even the game is
They're
refreshing you
ghosts.
to remind you what you're supposed to do.
Is anything here real anyway? This is all just a bad dream, and I'm not gonna think twice about it when it comes to saving Ivy.
But you can't. Dream or not, I can't believe you would do such a thing.
What choice do I have? I can't leave Ivy to die.
But you can't just murder somebody. Unless you already did.
And see, I imagine you had to get to that point.
I'm starting to think I was wrong about you. Maybe you're not a good guy after all.
Maybe I could have not killed that Sophie and instead gotten the ice and gotten the brain and started Agnes.
Killing the first one made the mirror crack already.
And you really believe Ivy's inside the mirror?
Yes. You'll change your mind when you see them. The first one practically begged me to kill her.
Yeah. Still not a fan of this venture, I'm afraid. But I'll hold my judgment for now. Okay.
No, now is the
Anything
time
else
for
I need to know
judgment.
about? Do we need to blow up an atomic bomb at some point? Are we opening an interdimensional portal for the man-eating beast to plunder the Earth?
I think I accidentally killed a cat. You've got someone's brain. The hotel manager likes me too much.
I think I accidentally killed a cat.
Joe! How do you accidentally kill a cat?
I was just trying to catch it.
I was just trying to catch it.
So am I
Joe,
gonna
Be
take
honest with me.
responsibility?
Are you some sort of psycho?
Look, the cat had a key and I needed it. I didn't mean for it to die. I don't even know why I brought this up.
No, I should know about these things. Any more skeletons in the closet?
You've got someone else's brain.
What? Whose brain?
I don't know. Some guy. He didn't really need it.
But I liked my brain.
Sorry. It wasn't there. You can have it back if we ever find it.
Well, that's comforting. What else do I need to know?
So, maybe that explains some things, is that this is the body of the Queen of Maggots, but the brain of someone else.
The hotel manageress likes me a little too
Just gonna
much.
come clean on everything.
It's totally beyond me how any woman could like a guy like you.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Do you like her too?
No, she's crazy.
That explains it. Anything else?
And I imagine I could have done some other things too.
No, that's pretty much all. Except, didn't you have something for me?
What?
Just before we got attacked by the Axeman, you said you had a message. A note or something?
Ah, yes. Completely forgot about it. Here, take it. Okay. Lead the way, dude. Let's go save your wife. She'd better be worth it.
So let's look at this invitation card. Inside, invitation to the party apparently taking place in function room A at the Quiet and Haven Hotel. It's got Joe Davis +1 written on it. Interesting. So it wasn't a note. And I can highlight an empty square, which is interesting. Do we go to 4 or 3? Locked. And it seems like none of the other doors are openable. Locked. What floor are we on? I wonder. Is this floor 4? I guess it has to be. It's 4. We're on 1. Now the game certainly changes the scale when you walk places. Oh, this is weird because this might just be the end of the game. There's color in it.
No way. Do you know what this is?
Yes. It's a house, Joe.
Not just any house, you smartass. My wife and me. We used to dream that one day we'd get a place outside the city. We planned every detail. A 2-story white house with red flowers at the front. She always liked red flowers. And I would drive a red Cadillac. My dad had one back in the States.
Like that thing over there by the shed?
I'm not controlling them right now.
Yes. Exactly like this. God damn it.
Seems a little
Why
more
did we
pink to me.
fuck it all up?
There's like a sepia tone. And you can't go any further to the left. It's a really good example. Now it's all zoomed out. You don't know who to call? Figure out who you want to call. Call the police. Kitchen, the heart of many happy memories that were never made. When did food become such a problem in our life? So we're gonna see something. It's full of weed. I'll take the weed.
Hey, what's that?
This? That's... It's weed.
Weed? Like cannabis?
Yep.
There's a lot of it in there.
Yep.
Oh, and it stinks.
Yep.
Do you smoke this stuff, Joe?
I would guess the answer is probably yep, but I'm gonna go with nope.
Nope. But I'll take some with me, just in case.
Now, Downfall has achievements on Steam, so I suspect that may have been an achievement just to say yes. Interesting, this calendar looks photorealistic. What? There's nothing. The stairs seem to end suddenly, like if there's nothing at all to go up there. Okay. This certainly changed. Is this the last incarnation? There's almost nothing human about her. And you can't walk any further, so I doubt I would get a reply. Besides, it's really, I don't really want to talk to her. I want to kill her, but how? So just like maybe burn down the house around her? So we've seen 3 of the incarnations if we exclude the hotel manager, and she's probably the 4th. Boy, that's just a big shift. It's blocking access to lift. Maybe Agnes can help push it out of the way. Or pull it.
Give me a hand, Agnes.
I doubt you could have gotten to that point in the game without Agnes, though. Almost certainly not. So now we can't go to the floor. Let's see, 2nd floor. I guess maybe we'll go back to our room now that we have Agnes with us, but then we just probably need to go to the 3rd floor. Wait a minute, this isn't the right way. We could go to where we first met her, 207. But nothing triggered. Not really surprised about that. Wait a minute. Before we do that, neither one of us show up in the mirror. Okay. I guess there's really nothing to do on the ground floor. And so let's just go to the 1st floor, then the 3rd floor. Just to be double certain. We can show Agnes what we've seen. But see, you can't talk to Agnes, so she's just gonna blindly follow you, unless being in a certain space triggers a certain thing. And see, she just says nothing. It's possible that Agnes is one of the memories of Sophia, too, and the hotel manageress is not one of them. And so nothing triggers for that. This game is pretty dead if you're not in the right place. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I'm not certain. Like, if we went in a room and we saw things to interact with and they weren't important things at all, then that would just be a misleading factor, a red herring. So the fact that you enter a room and you don't find anything is kind of helpful. Unfortunately, the worst case scenario would be you'd enter a room, think it's empty, and it actually has something hidden somewhere in the corner. And so we turned on the gas in this room. And it seems like I could probably turn on the cooker and burn this memory of Sophia, but if I do, I'd probably kill myself as well. This is where the game wants us to go. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday. Looks like a big party taking place, but where are all the guests?
Is this one of them?
Psychosocial
anxiety.
Doesn't look like a monster to me.
No. But it doesn't mean she hasn't got one hiding inside of her.
See, the whole idea of these characters saying there's a maggot, there's a monster, there's a demon inside of them, it's fear of the other is definitely built into these ideas, and it's a great way to dehumanize somebody you end up killing. So Joe may very well just be hallucinating all of this, dehumanizing his victims, and he's just killing random people. It's hard to say, but because of the mask, but she seems pretty upset, so she's wearing a mask too, which, again, social anxiety. Notice how Agnes is just popping forward and behind me. I don't think that's intended.
Go away. Don't. Don't look at me.
So we've seen now 4 incarnations.
Please.
So the manager is not one of them.
But why?
He said I'm fat and ugly. And that I should go and kill myself.
Whoever said it, he's an idiot.
No, he's right. He's always right. Harrison, I was a fool thinking you could ever fall in love with someone like me.
Fuck Harrison. You'll find someone better.
You don't even understand love. There will never be anyone like him.
He's an asshole.
But without him, I'm nothing. Only one thing left to do.
Just try to be nice to her.
The only thing that comforts me. The only thing that's left.
What will you do?
I'll hide somewhere. And I will eat. Like a pig. Like a disgusting, hungry animal. I'll eat until the stupid, fat body explodes and scatters the room. My bloody trails.
It doesn't have to be this way.
Maybe. But I've already made up my mind. So please, leave me alone now.
Not a ton to say
I
here.
just want to sit here quietly
Just follow the story.
a little longer before I go away.
You know, Sophie at her age would have had to just gorged on food to go from looking skinny like she does now into the grossly obese monster that we see elsewhere.
Don't look at me. Please.
So we can't talk to her anymore. Agnes said nothing there. And maybe this is Harrelson that we're supposed to follow. Interesting. So we're going to follow the story, I imagine, a little bit more. Let's go ahead and make another save. That way we can just have a few of these in case anything comes up. Not that I'm probably going to need them. Even if I was going to come back and try to do achievements on this and there was potentially one I missed, I think it would be easy enough to get them. I bet most of the achievements are simply by playing the game and seeing the story. That's going to be it for this recording, though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.